Hello, welcome, Aussie Army. How's it? I'm Danny Lee, OGT. That is...
I'm OGL Schmidt. How's it going, everybody?
That dude down there is John Farnham. And I'm not sure who that guy is. He's from some show. You all probably know who he is. There's somebody walking in the background. So we're going to do a request that came recently, but it also has been requested for a while. And if you follow the channel, you know that I had a lot of requests downloaded, and I have since found that there is no reason to download them whatsoever. That it does no good if you have the correct hard or tech, then there's no reason to download it. So I erased all my downloads, and that is how I had all of our suggestions, and they all got erased. And I went back and looked at a lot of the comments from the first videos. Help, and please don't ask me. Some of the Anzac Day videos, just the older stuff that we first started down the rabbit hole. And this performance was for the royal family because I did some context on it. OGL.
Context is good.
I found out a little bit.
Royal Charity Concert, 1980, all right?
Let's see here what it says. Well, if I get me out of the damn way. And the fact that I erased that fucking video, man. Yeah,
I do remember the original help video that we did, John's cover of the Beatles song. It's, I believe, the top performing video on the channel. So thank you all so much for that.
Back over there. Welcome to OGL. Welcome to Lee OGT. Danny Lee OGT. Man, I've been sitting there trying to figure out what the Royal Charity Concert is. As you can see, there's Greg OGL right now. Talking to Miss Jennifer. God, this is stuff. First member of the Aussie Army to be in the membership program. All right, so I went back to the older videos. Shut up, dude.
It's kind of funny, all those people there in their suits and the lady in her nice red dress, and there's that dude in his fucking sleeveless flannel and jeans.
Aussie Army, that's how we talk when y'all aren't around. Somehow I hit the stop button. I'm not sure. So, but that is the Aussie icon I was talking about that we're going to talk about. That we have never talked about.
Sleeveless shirt, jeans man?
Yeah. All right, so.
Alrighty.
It appears that the Queen would come to Australia for this Royal Charity Concert. And it seems to me this is God, is that Olivia? Look how young she is. My goodness gracious. I think that's Olivia. I know that's Paul Hogan there. You ain't got to tell me. That's Crocodile Dundee. I know that for sure. I mean, at this point, all right, I'm honorary Aussie, okay? So now I can say I love the hell out of Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. That's a knife. I love that shit I watched as a kid, man. Absolutely loved it. I don't know how well it's taken in Australia. I mean, you guys should be very proud of that. I don't. Opinion, but that's just my opinion. I don't know the whole story. I don't live there. I feel like I do. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth II would come there. And they don't even put Farnham in there, man. What's wrong with y'all? Don't you know Farnham's going to become the baddest ass there is? One word. Roger Woodward. Comedian Paul Hogan. Comedian? I mean, he makes funny movies. I guess that's a comedian. It's not really my... I mean, I guess like Chevy Chase. I guess so, man. But they were comedians too. Maybe Paul Hogan was too. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. So come with me. Here you go.
Ow. Damn, Danny. What did you drop, man? All right, so let's check it out. We got cut off again. I don't know what the hell's happening, man. It's like poltergeist. Get out of here.
Guys out there, repeat after me. Tech issues.
Repeat after
we
me.
Always overcome.
Studio got destroyed last time we listened to Help.
It was cool to see Paul Hogan. I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of I actually saw both Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2 in the theater with my mom and my sister. So lots of memories there. Add to that the fact that like some really iconic Australian songs like Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House and Beds Are Burning by Midnight Oil I used to see on Friday night videos all the time. So I kind of feel like my childhood was preparing me for these moments here with the Aussie Army.
Man. Yeah, I apologize for my oxygen being on. Damn, I'm stuck in here. Stuck in the middle with you. All right, let's check John out. I'm ready, really.
Let's go.
I've been kind of
looking
forward to this.
Want to hear John? Let's do it.
A young star in Australia. He made the very difficult transition from being a pop idol to a great singer. Perhaps the transition was hard for him, but not for us, because right throughout, we love the work of Johnny Farnham.
When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being right.
I love his mouth. his mouth. I can after Elizabeth pointed it out, it's very prominent. John's a very amazing singer. I'm not going to say he doesn't have confidence here, but you can tell he's not a household name yet, or he was. He's trying to break that curse. I'm assuming around this time of Sadie the Cleaning Lady and Little River Band, maybe possibly. I'm not sure on the time frame. Don't persecute me. But I know that John had to overcome that. That fame and fortune early became a stigma.
Yeah, early success can sometimes be a curse. It's really funny that you brought that up because I was thinking something very similar. It feels like his stage presence is much more reserved here. He's not nearly as bold or as confident as he was in the later cover of Help that we saw. Also, his voice is a lot purer here. When we saw the later one, like he could still hit everything, but age had seasoned and thickened his voice considerably. So it's fascinating seeing him in this, I guess, embryonic stage, even though he's been performing forever. Again, I always found it fascinating that he retains the same sort of boyish charm, throughout a decades-long career. As Danny said, like he's like when he needs to get all that sound out, he's opening his mouth super wide. You can't. Once Elizabeth mentioned that, it's very difficult to unsee it. But yeah, John is very, very well trained vocally. Definitely knows what he's doing. And like I said, I like the purity of his tone here. I do think I prefer older John when he's got a bit more charisma and sass behind him, and he's got a bit of a fuller voice. but I do appreciate the fact that the talent has always been there, and that again, like you said, he's struggling to sort of overcome the weight of his early success. I love how young he looks.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being right. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? And now my life has changed in oh, so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in my head. But every now and then I feel so insecure. Right now that I just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being right. Oh, help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me?
Was that a double dip bone?
Which part?
I swear I think you just done a double dip bone.
The plea.
Need you being right. Oh, help me get my feet back on the ground.
Hello.
Yeah.
Won't you please?
Ground. He
He went through a number of extra vowels
It's
there.
a double dip bone.
Yeah. A
Kick
double
ass,
bar,
John.
A double
That
dip.
was-
Yeah.
A double dip. Yeah, he still has the voice. The crowd is the biggest difference, I think.
Yeah.
John's got energy, and I think he's. I would like to know about what time when Glenn sold his house and done all that for John to resurge his career with You're the Voice, though, was it? It was You're the Voice. It wasn't Help, was it?
Yeah. I think it was You're the Voice.
So,
Guys, let us know in the comments if we're wrong.
yeah, I'm surprised I don't know the timeline there, but I don't. I think it would have been after this though, and before the other Help. That would just be
Okay.
my,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you.
Yeah, 16 years, right? 16 years from now till then. I think this is probably what put him on the map with this song in particular. That's why it was so loved 16 years later. After all he had overcome. Just
Yeah. This is just one of those songs he seems to connect with. Like it's really rangy. He's sitting super high for a lot of this, and like there are times when it feels like he's sort of singing on the edge of his chords, where it sounds like it's on the verge of bringing in a bit of distortion, but not quite there. It just gives the sound a bit more anguish, a bit more emotion. Other than that, like everything is spot on. He's got that nice even vibrato going. He's
holding his diaphragm. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very straight. His feet aren't spread apart like I'm used to seeing what a lot of singers do for that support. But this may be what John's comfortable with. I wonder if it's uncomfortable to sing with like a shirt buttoned up all the way and that bow tie. I wonder if that feels like it's constricting on your neck or your esophagus.
Well, I imagine
I never liked wearing ties.
Yeah, some people
certainly doesn't sound like it.
I don't think anybody likes to wear them because you hear people. Or you see movies about people always first thing to do, take a damn towel off. I mean,
yeah.
but it does bother people. My brother Mike has to rip his shirts, he can't stand it. He like Hulk Hogan's that shit all the time.
Yeah, I never liked wearing ties.
I was going to mention that, I forgot what I was going to mention. Man, totally slipped me. It was good too.
While you think about that, I do just want to shout out the arrangement on this is beautiful. The orchestral arrangement, it's very, very good. The original song, no disrespect, but it sounds very much like a pop song of its time. It's bouncy and upbeat and whatnot. I think this arrangement brings out the emotion in the song much, much better. And it definitely cushions John's vocals and supports them very nicely.
Yeah, it's it means a lot how you sing a song and the arrangements. There's an Offspring song that was just redone that's about, he lost his brother in the war, and like I always thought the song was poppy, and I can't come to my brain right at the moment, but now that it's been redone in a more sadder tone, slowed down in a different arrangement, it's I ain't gonna say I like it better, but it's way more powerful. It's you really get the
was that Five Finger Death Punch that redid it?
It is, but I can't remember the damn song.
Right, I don't remember. I think I remember you playing that for me, and because you played me both versions, and the Five Finger Death Punch version definitely feels a bit more emotional. I mean, they both have their feel, but I think the emotion of the lyrics was brought out more by the Five Finger Death Punch version. I guess for a more modern version of that, you could look at what Falling in Reverse did with Last Resort by Papa Roach, which in its original incarnation was very heavy and very brash and very aggressive, but it had like this sadness in the lyrics. And when Falling in Reverse redid it, they stripped down just piano and vocals, and the sadness in those lyrics really was brought to the forefront. And that's what John's doing here as well. The arrangement it's slower, it feels a bit more somber. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's definitely bringing out the emotion in the lyrics much more. The lyrics do feel very desperate, and both the music and John's vocals are conveying that exceptionally well.
And I'll admit, Help was just a Beatles song that I had that little groove in my head. I mean, I never would have thought two shits about this song ever if it wasn't for John Farnham. So,
and that's the definition of a good cover, though. It reinvented the song. Yeah.
There's only one cover I would put above it, and it's hard to argue it. The Johnny Cash doing Trent Reznor's Hurt.
Yeah.
It was already a super sad song, arranged really well, and Johnny just died 2 months later. Just can't top that. But this is the closest thing I've ever seen to it. This song resonated with me more. It's changed my life more, but I cry like a baby every time I watch that Johnny Cash do that song. So I can't not. So it's a different kind of. But yeah, you're the man, John. I love you, bub. Glad you're better.
Oh, yeah.
And now my life has changed in so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in my head. But every now and then I feel so insecure.
I ain't gonna do it yet. Ha! Man, that song makes me feel good though. It does. I listen to a lot of his songs. I don't listen to that one a lot. I don't know why on my own time. I don't know why. It seems like it should be reserved for when you need some help. Or at least that's the way I view it, because it's helped me in many ways. So
Yeah,
it's our
special
number one
times.
video, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow is Lane Staley's birthday, and it's number 2. So we'll have a tribute for Lane tomorrow. Two of my favorite singers. So
the arrangement there got very jazzy during that instrumental interlude. Yeah. Yeah, the drum was going very nutty there. Yeah, almost had a big band feel to it. Yeah, that was a nice little change up that I was not expecting. Again, it's no, go ahead.
I was gonna say that I don't know why I didn't mean nothing by it, but I was gonna say if the orchestra was on Geritol, the first one, they're on cocaine for this one, because they're kicking ass. Oh, no offense. I know they're not older than the other one. I don't know if these are the same people. I just thought the orchestra's got a little more pep in their step, or either John was just so entertaining and the crowd was so overwhelming that you didn't hear him as well. But
very, very possible. Again, it is strange seeing John so mild-mannered, I guess, so reserved on stage. Again, it's proof that the vocal talent was always there, but the legendary John Farnham, crowd engagement and whatnot, that took some time, and that's usually what happens with a performer. They need to have get some experience and some life, honestly, under their belt before they can sort of have that commanding presence. You've got a few that have it right from the beginning, your Robert Plants and whatnot, but John right here is just a very, very talented young singer who is absolutely killing the song, and then he becomes, he remains a great singer, but he becomes a great frontman. Someone that you'll remember him visually as well as audibly. That's helpful. Just having a performer that can sort of make you feel like they're reaching out to you specifically, especially in a concert setting, means a lot. But like I said, those things usually take time to develop. And John vocally, he's obviously always had the goods. So
1949, July 1st. So John's 31 there. So he's older than I thought.
Yeah, he looks so young. I would have guessed like 21. Wow.
That's what I was doing, by the way. Yeah, when was John Farnham born? 1941, 1949, July 1st.
31 there. That is insane. It definitely does not look it.
John Peter Farnham. Mile End Hotel, East London, England. July 1st. Yep. Oh, I thought it said John Peter Frampton. It's John Peter Farnham. I'm sorry. His dad. I was like, damn, Peter Frampton is his dad. He's that damn old, is he? All right. This is
a completely random bit, but the red and blue, the red and green lights behind him, I keep thinking it's like luminescent apples or something. Like, pick the ripe ones.
Hey, man, that was 1980. It's the year after I was born, and there was a lot of residue of the strychnine and the LSD days. So everything was made to be pretty.
Help me if you can. I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being loud. Help me get my feet back on the ground.
was.
most popular young.
God damn, what's happening here? So, sorry, I'm moving us over here. That was good, man. That was beautiful. The night a boy became a man.
Very true. Yeah.
That's or in the public's eye.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm wrong on that time scale, let me know. But it really seemed like a man there that knew fame and was ready to put a foot forward, but didn't know how it would be received.
Yeah, it was
a man
still trying to
kinda,
find his own way, I think.
Yeah, like you said, reserved was a good word. Seemed like, okay, I've done this once already. Everybody loved me. And girls was waiting in the room for me, but I'm assuming this is in between that and this is when he was hungry at one time, was worried about how he's going to feed his kid. And yeah.
Yeah, the legendary Farnham stage presence wasn't there, but that was definitely, you could tell that was a young man that was very happy to be on stage and be able to sing. That's always gratifying to see. I like the spots where like the orchestra sort of dropped out or they minimized their sound and you could just hear John's voice. That's sort of a good litmus test for a voice. Like if a voice can sound great with minimal or no accompaniment, that's that's something. And yeah, John's voice is, again, it's pure, it's clear there. It sounded amazing without any of the orchestral support. So yeah, I mean, the name The Voice it's well earned, most definitely.
Yes. That's his title. He owns it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Aussie Army.
Yeah, trust us, we will never tire of reacting to John Farnham.
Yeah, we apologize that we're literally tired right now. We've been going at it all day.
We've been at
we
this for about 6 hours now.
Yeah. It's probably the longest we've ever done it.
Oh, yeah.
Was it good for you?
There went half our subscribers right there.
It came right off the top of my head.
Is that word? I'm sorry.
All right, Aussie Army, man. We love you guys. Always. There's an option to join the channel now if you want to. $4.99 a month. Pay for it after the month's over. Come join the family, the OG team. And
oh yeah, OG team definitely needs some more Aussie Army representation.
If not, just like and subscribe. I hate saying that. All right.
Yeah. Keep being awesome. How's that? Love you guys. John's awesome. Thank you all so much. See you guys around. We got plenty more requests to do, and we're gonna hit all of them.
We got to do Judith and John in one day. Love it.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. J&J.
Peace out, Aussie Army. Mental health is real. I about forgot. I'm stupid. I mean, mental. Stupid was a bad word.
Health is real, as he just demonstrated.
Exactly.